Okay, let's go ahead and start reconciliation for the month of January. This way we'll know whether or not we booked everything correctly, the way it is supposed to be. First, we have our statement for the credit card. Let's get going with that. Banking. Again, reconcile, those of us that remember it, right? Okay, let's make sure we make the adjustments, right, to the correct month. Here it is, January. Ending balance. 19,464 and 35. We bought quite a bit of items. Finance charge, do we have it? Here it is, $475.10. Let's make sure we reflect the correct date. All right, and then it's an interest expense, correct. So let's see this one. Once we complete the reconciliation, this transaction will be booked and we will not revisit it. So we have, let's work it backwards, right? We know we're booking this amount, 475.10, right? One is credit, one is debit. Doesn't matter. We can switch it. Doesn't matter. One of those is going to be our interest expense. Expenses do what? They go up when debited. So here it is, 63400. The other account must be our credit card account, right? Right here, because liabilities go up when credited. So expense goes up when debited. And what do they do with that charge? They put it onto the balance of our credit card. So it's credited right here. Liabilities go up. So this amount right here, it's both. It's a debit to account 63,400 and it is a credit to account 22,100 right here. So let's continue with our reconciliation. Continue. So what do we have? Well, we have our charge that we just entered, so we can click that off. And then we have our payments and credits. We have that credit when we returned that food. Okay, so here that is. And then we have some charges. All right, so let's go ahead and get through those. Oops. 537. And then I'm not sure how let's sort them by date. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit better. All right, here it is. So far, so good. So far, so good. And if we did everything correctly, we should be able to reconcile this fairly easy. Zero, see, the objective is to have difference of zero right here. If you have zero right here, that means you did it. If not, something is off. So we're done. We're going to click reconcile now. We're not going to write the check payment for this right now. We're going to do it later. So we can just click cancel. Okay, now it gives us an option. Congratulations, your account is imbalanced. What do we want? Select the type of reconciliation report. I typically want both. Display. Okay. So again, let's go back for a second. New balance. That's our ending balance. All is good. Payments, credits, right here. All is good. And then we have the details, right? So I typically print both and attach them to the statement. All right, so this one is done. Next one, we have our payroll account. Let's go ahead and reconcile that one. Payroll account. Let's go ahead. Payroll account. Make sure the date is correct. Ending balance right here. 198523. Service, we can enter it right here because we know there's $14.95 right here. Service, $14.95. The date will be 1/31/2021. And the account would be bank service charges. We don't have interest fees on this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and show what's happening with this amount, right? So we do know it's an expense. Expenses go up when debited. There it is. what else is happening? They're taking that money out of our payroll account. So our payroll account is 10,200, and it is right here. So again, this 1495 is a credit to bank account, to our account 10,200, and it is a debit to account 60,400, right? Because this is an expense account, it goes up. All right, let's continue. So far, so good. All right, so we have $2,000 deposit to open the bank account, and then we have the funding for the payroll. So deposits reconciled well. Okay, deposits reconciled well. What else we have? We have the fee, right, that we booked already. It's right here. All right, that one is good to go. What else we have? We have the tax payments right here that reconcile very well. All right, here we go for feds and state. Yep, that reconcile. And then we have 3 checks for the employees, and those reconciled very well, it seems like. Check numbers match, everything matches, and the difference is 0. Okay, so that's what we were going for, and that means we had a successful reconciliation. Let's reconcile now. So we're going to do both reports as we usually do, and we can print them. All right, don't display this in the future, please. Okay, so let's check. Ending balance, match, 1,985, right? All right, that's good. And let's take a look at the details. Here we have the, again, it says check, but technically it's not. Liability check, paycheck. All right, that's approximately correct, right? Yep, that worked. Even though, again, we booked it at the beginning. QuickBooks has it. Again, it was done by programmers, right? We won't hold it against them. They're doing a good job. Anyway, everything reconciled. We're good. We print those, attach it to the statements, right? We have one more reconciliation, and that's reconciliation of our general account. Let's go ahead and do that real quick for January. So again, reconcile. We're going to make sure that general account is selected. We got to change, make sure the date is changed. All right, ending balance 146,285.05. All right, service fees. Do we have any? Yes, 1495. Let's make sure we adjust the date on that one. Bank service charge. Yes. So again, let's cover debits and credits on this one. What's happening? Well, $14.95 will be coming out of our general bank account, and it's an asset. And assets are reduced when credited, so this amount right here is a credit to this account. And we have to have a debit, right? And the debit is for bank service charges. That's an expense. Expenses go up when debited. So here it is, right? Debits and credits balance, right? And again, this amount right here, it is a debit, right, to account 60,400, and it is a credit to account 10,100. So let's continue with our reconciliation. And here it is, 1495 is right here. All right, what do we have? We have deposit of 200,000, right, to get funding going, and then we have some transfers to our payroll account to get that open, and also to fund our first payroll. And then we wrote some checks that managed to clear in this month. 35, here it is, 5.5. All right, 690 and 195. What do we have? We're at 0, right? Awesome. So that means we reconciled successfully. All right, let's reconcile now. Here it is. We're going to print both reports that check our ending balance that matches. We would print this reports, right? Here's all of our transactions. We would print this reports, attach them to our bank statements, and we're done with January, right? So again, reconciliation worked successfully. That confirms that our booking for the month was correct. And that is it for January. February, please stay tuned. Please subscribe to our channel. Will be very exciting February because we'll be billing our clients using information from time cards that we entered in January. Okay, well, please stay tuned. Thank you.